Sunflower Story Hour, Season 2, The Ashes of SINA, Episode 5, Home, written by Giulyana Gamero. Last time on Sunflower Story Hour.
Someone died last night.
I say, we should kill that beast!
Leave or don't. The choice is yours, and I won't stop you.
I think the water mechanism in my suit is broken.
We'll need to find more water out there.
This seems like a map.
They were tracking the creature.
Cathan, why did you lie about me?
You made me do it!
No water. The creature is here.
We were born to die, but that would not happen today.
Put me down now!
Take them back home safe.
Shal went away.
We can't run any longer. I won't let you.
You are out of your mind!
Enough! I'm sick of you!
Cathan reached over, pulled at Vess's ankle, and toppled her down. The fall destroyed a mechanism in her suit, and water began spilling out from the tank that had been filled earlier.
Vess!
Kill the beast, or be killed by the beast, Isari. I don't care anymore. This is the last time I'm telling you.
And now, a century before the events of tonight, we find ourselves at a small rustic house in rural Ontario where Parker Reed sat cradling her week-old baby in her mother's living room.
Hey Mom, the television's back on.
Oh great, turn it on to the news.
Parker switched the television onto the news and listened eagerly.
Good evening, folks. We understand that we've been out for a while and we have a plethora of breaking news.
I can't believe it took them this long to get the TV on.
If your father was still here, he'd throw a fit over not being able to sit on that couch all day watching college football.
First,
I think they're
at the
talking
beginning
about
of
what
this
happened.
month,
Hold on.
We were greatly impacted by the supernova star Campbell 243. We lost millions.
supernova?
in
Oh my
Greenland,
gosh.
Canada,
I didn't
and
think
the
we'd ever
United
see
States.
one in my lifetime. Oh my
Alongside
goodness.
this,
We're lucky it didn't take us all out. It must not have been close enough.
Oh, that's just horrible. There's nothing anyone can do about it.
From the sun. Scientists say that the best way to keep you and your loved ones safe during this time is to stay indoors, as potential radiation storms are likely. Because of some holes being opened up in our atmosphere, government officials are saying to stay indoors due to the lack of...
Looks like the news is stressing Chloe out too.
Who doesn't it stress out?
I got her.
No, I got her. Come here, precious girl.
It's Simon! Simon?
Parker! I didn't think this would work. Wow, hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Oh, hi, sweetheart. How are you? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Is the baby okay?
Yeah, we're all fine. We're at my mom's place. We just heard about the supernova on the news.
Television stations are back on? Never mind. Look, Parker, you need to take the baby, your mom, and leave as far west as you can right now.
But the news said to stay indoors because of the radiation.
Look, they're not planning on releasing evacuation orders until the end of this month, but that's not enough time. You need to go now.
What's going on, Simon?
You need to trust me on this, Park. I know it's scary, but you need to go.
Why? What's wrong?
Supernova brought something to this earth or awoke something. We don't know yet, but what we do know is that it's growing exponentially. It's headed west to Canada. It's barely touched New Brunswick, and it is coming fast, so you need to leave.
Why is it?
I will tell you if you just get in the car.
Parker held her phone between her neck and shoulder and picked up the baby from her mother's hands.
Okay. Can we stay on the line?
I need to get back to work, but I'll call you back, okay? Start heading west. If you have to go into the States, then do it. Anything. Just keep going. I'm sorry for scaring you, but I love you, okay?
I love you too. I'll talk to you soon.
Well, that didn't sound so happy.
We need to go. Something's happening and we need to start evacuating.
What?
He said it's not safe here. We need to start heading west.
Parker, are you serious? No, we're staying inside.
Simon is working closely with scientists involved in this, Mom. I think I'm gonna trust my husband here whether you like it or not.
Parker's mother furrowed her brow, but slowly softened her expression as Parker held the baby close with car keys in hand.
Be safe, Parker. I'm staying back.
You can't be serious. Come on. We don't have much time.
I'm staying back. Just like I can't make you stay, you can't make me go. So leave.
Parker was far too hurried to debate and instead wrapped her arms tightly around her mom, planting a light kiss on her mother's cheek.
I love you. I'll see you when this all blows over, okay?
Okay, sweetheart. I love you. Take care of the baby.
Now, at a laboratory in Toronto, Simon walked to his supervisor, Dr. Morales, with a drawn diagram.
All right, I'm taking my break.
Great work today, Simon.
Oh, before I head out, are the printers up yet?
Yep, since 10 this morning. Why? Need to scan the chart?
No, my mom just wants me to print out this recipe for her. You know how it is.
You know we're not supposed to use the printer for personal prints. I won't say anything. Just don't do it again.
I got it. Thanks.
Simon walked off with his laptop in hand, approaching a door to the left that opened once he scanned his ID card. He He set the laptop down on a table and pulled up a document that read in bold red lettering, "Evacuate immediately. Tell your loved ones." Below the title, step-by-step instructions listed important information such as nearby hotels, gas stations, a map of the nearby area, alongside a description of the imminent threat. The printer turned on and he set it to print the maximum amount of copies.
Come on.
He grew impatient, but slowly the printer dished out 80 copies of the evacuation flyer. Simon grabbed the stack and placed it firmly into his messenger bag, which he promptly swung over his shoulder. The door opened once more and he clocked out on the timesheet posted on the wall.
I'm headed out, Morales.
All right, enjoy your lunch.
But Simon was not going to have lunch. He entered his vehicle and sped off to the nearest residential area. There, he walked up to each home, pounded on the door with a balled fist, and slid the flyer underneath. He did this for every other house in the neighborhood until his stack of flyers was cut down by a fourth and he made his way to his car in order to get to the next neighborhood. However, before he was able to start the car, he was cast in dark shadow.
I hate that noise. What's... Oh my...
As Simon craned his neck to look at the source of the buzzing and shadow, he was met with a towering SINA, who blocked the sun with its shape. SINA extended to the sky and beyond, peering over buildings and trees. The few onlookers in the streets stared in awe at the creature.
You seem scared.
Meanwhile, Parker was rushing as far west as she could go with her baby strapped tightly in a booster seat in the back. She had been on this continuous road for about an hour and a half when she stopped at the site of a collision toward the end of the road and a large blockage of cars.
Are you serious?
Police officers at the scene were attempting to quell the situation, but Parker's patience wore thin. She turned onto the shoulder of the road and headed into a grassy field. Parker continued in the direction she was headed initially before slowly beginning to notice the field shifting from flat land into a wooded forest.
I know. It's scary.
She parked the car and sat in the back seat next to her baby. Parker dug into her purse and brought her phone out, dialing Simon.
Simon, please. Hey, it's okay.
She looked down at the wedding band on her finger before she was sent to voicemail.
You've reached Simon. Please leave a message and a number to call you back. Thanks.
Hey, Simon, it's Parker. I don't think we're gonna be making it any further out west.
Simon was now face to face with the one thing he knew everything and yet seemingly nothing about. SINA. The name stuck to his brain like a leech, depleting room for any other thought. Now, after an agonizing month of tracking and planning for SINA's arrival, it was here, and Simon was at a loss for words.
You're SINA.
We are SINA. How peculiar.
You can speak?
We create noise between our legs that are interlocked with one another. The friction creates noise, and at certain pitches, you can understand us. Now, why are we SINA?
Solar-born insect nano-assembly. You've been murdering thousands ever since the supernova.
Since my birth, we have been so hungry. We don't mean to murder, but we have been suffering for far too long.
Suffering? How are you suffering?
It is insatiable hunger. It is rampant. So, we must be as well.
You don't have to eat people, SINA. We can sort this out, right? We have plenty of livestock, and we can find a way to coexist.
SINA pulsed, staying stationary in the air before abruptly plunging down.
It cannot be done. It cannot be done. It cannot be done.
Simon stepped down on the gas and sped off as the ground trembled beneath him. SINA raced toward him, but Simon narrowly escaped, taking a long road back toward his laboratory. Simon exited his vehicle only to find the building completely desolate. The worried scientist bolted for the front door and entered to be met with a large hole in the center of the floor. No sight of Dr. Morales anywhere. He circled the area once, then twice, and he faced the reality that he was now alone.
No.
It was too late for Simon, and he knew it. The creature was growing at an exponential rate, and at this point, all of Toronto was surrounded by a ravenous SINA. Amid all the bleakness of the moment, the only thought in Simon's mind was Parker and his newborn daughter. He sat in a corner, his back pressed against the wall, his breath growing heavy, and he reached for the phone in his pocket, only to see a missed call from his wife. As he went to call her back, he noted a voicemail sent to his phone.
Parker.
You have one unheard message. First unheard message.
Hey Simon, it's Parker. I don't think we're going to be making it any further out west. I don't know what to do, but I have a lot of hope. I try to. We need to. For Chloe. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that I love you, and I miss you a lot. I know that you're going to do something to fix this. I trust you. Don't give up, Simon, please. It's okay, baby, it's...
End of message. To delete this message.
And Simon, looking down at his wedding band, was totally consumed alongside the rest of Toronto. Chthon restrained the captain, digging his fingers into her shoulders. He looked at her coldly, then behind her at the creature that slowly approached up the steps.
Kill the beast, or be killed by the beast, Isari. I don't care anymore. This is the last time I'm telling you.
Isari's chest rose with each sharp breath she took. With only a few seconds to think, Isari acted.
It's not going to end like this.
Isari pushed Chthon to the floor and scrambled over to Vess, who was still reeling from the lack of moisture.
I know you're hurting, but I need the flash device. Where's the device, Vess? Is it in your pocket?
Isari was requesting the phone from their previous expedition at the gas station, which was still in Vess's Velcro suit pocket.
Left.
Isari patted Vess down until she found the phone in the scribe's left pocket. She snatched it and ran for the doorway.
Are you insane, Isari? Have you lost your mind?
Chthon rose to his feet, but before he could say anything, the captain fidgeted with the phone, slamming down on every button until she got the bright flash off. She flinched at the noise once more, but held firmly onto the phone. Quickly, she began to hit the button repeatedly, pointing the phone at SINA, who cowered away from the light. The captain moved forward until the creature had completely left the stairwell.
What do you think you're doing?
Finding a way out. Lift Vess up. I'll go forward and...
No. You pick her up, I'll take the device, and stun the creature.
Fine. Here.
Isari handed the phone over to Chthon and lifted Vess over her shoulder.
The top left button is the flash. You point it and aim.
I got it.
Then, let's go.
Chthon led them down the staircase and into the main section of the laboratory. However, right outside the front door, SINA was still waiting.
We need to find another exit.
You and Vess go check the back. I'll check the side room here.
Isari gave a quick nod before taking Vess to a room in the far back of the laboratory and scanning around for windows. After a minute or so of searching, Isari decided to meet back up with Chthon in the side room. However, once she returned, Chthon was nowhere to be found.
He's gone.
He took the phone. I shouldn't have given it away. This is the window he went through. We'll fall through, okay? If you can stand here, I can help you through the other side. I'll go first.
Isari propped Vess up by the window and crawled out herself. Vess's skin was cracking from the lack of moisture and she could barely hold herself up. Once Isari made it through to the other side, she pulled Vess through as a thin layer of Vess's skin cracked off. She winced in pain.
You're okay. You're going to be okay. Come here.
Isari scooped Vess up, and as she did, loud jets of a spacecraft grew. However, SINA's buzzing and Chthon's shouting was heard as well.
Get back!
Chthon! Rescue is here! We can make it!
Chthon shot a look at Isari as she ran with Vess in her arms toward him and toward the ship. SINA, meanwhile, was rapidly approaching.
Use the flash!
I dropped it!
Isari eventually caught up with Chthon, but everything changed as Chthon grabbed Isari's shoulder and yanked her backwards, toppling her to the ground. She retaliated, grabbing him back by his ankle and yanking him down too.
What are you doing?
It's us or Vess. She can't walk, she can't move. The creature will take her and we'll leave.
Absolutely not!
She's nothing but bait, Isari. We need to kill this monster.
You are the monster.
SINA was approaching. Isari rushed to her feet, ready to pick Vess back up, but Vess instead clutched Chthon's ankle in a tight grasp. He could not get back up.
Unhand me!
Captain, go!
Isari bolted for the front doors of the ship, which creaked open and led into a small room with only a long bench and a cabinet built into the ship's walls labeled rations. Isari slumped into the corner of the bench, tears bubbling up in her eyes. She paused for a second, attempting to choke them back, before breaking down totally.
Please state your full name, occupation, and vessel number.
Sorry, Cashel. I'm the captain of the 21st vessel, and I want to go home.
Welcome, Captain Isari Tashil. Directions are set for Wavesong.
Isari sat in the corner, holding herself as the ship left. Now, she was truly alone. Thank you for tuning in to this season of Sunflower Story Hour. We will meet again very soon.